Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to a little off-the-cuff video here, something that I call a Rat Lab Quickie. At least that's the name I've come to call them at this point. It's essentially a quick little unscripted off-the-cuff review of a smaller title that really would take a lot of weird effort and stretching to make a proper Rat Lab review out of when I could just do a quick little showcase of it instead, you know? And today, we are taking a look at Nitro Express. Yeah, I suppose, now that I think about it actually, since this is my first time making this official, although I have done quickies before, like with that Urbo game, but you could kind of view this as a sort of spiritual successor to the likes of the WTF Is series from Total Biscuit from way back in the day, if any of you remember Total Biscuit. If any of you are even here for Total Biscuit, because, oh god, we're slowly starting to get to that point where Total Biscuit, where there's like more and more of a generation that may not have grown up with Total Biscuit. Oh god. That's making me feel old. But regardless, you could see it as a sort of spiritual successor to that, where I just show off the gameplay a little bit, talk about it a little bit, and then that's that. You get a little bit of a first impressions, all unscripted right here and now. So yeah. And today we are taking a look at Nitro Express, a game that I've had since the Steam summer sale, I believe, because it was just really cheap at the time. Obviously, it was the summer sale. And what is this game exactly? Well, as you can kind of tell from what's going on here, just on screen right now in the very main menu, this game is a... how to explain it? It's kind of like Metal Slug. In fact, it's taking a lot of notes from Metal Slug, now that I mention it. A lot of notes from Metal Slug. Just on computer now, I suppose. You play as an anime girl with a wide variety of different kinds of firearms, and your job is to destroy a bunch of robots and machines that have gone rogue for various reasons, probably related to some kind of terrorist organization. So yeah. And the way you do that is in a Metal Slug shoot 'em up style method. But yeah, let's get into a mission, show you how it goes. Sewer Scuffle. So yeah, shit's going down. It's getting to be a problem. The stranded American landing craft is the one we've been searching for since last November. Wait, what? It had disappeared from Yokosuga along with several locally hired workers. Oh yeah, and of course, because they're anime girls, this is all taking place in Japan, because this kind of shit always happens in Japan. The Cretaceous Fangs, an armed cult that believes in reptilian supremacy, has claimed responsibility at the same time as... I don't need to know the name of some French terrorist group. What's the current situation? A group of companions, which are the robots, were dispatched from inside the ship. Upon reaching land, they have started to vandalize the area and are moving up the Kanagawa River as we speak. Alright. And so now, we have to be deployed to get rid of them and save the day. And so, as you can tell, there are quite a number of weapons. I have an AK-47. I have an AK on me because, I mean, come on, it's an AK, right? I also have unlocked a shotgun up there, and then the M4 that is unlocked by default. And then, yeah, as you play missions, you can either repeat the missions, or just keep playing through the basic story mode, and you can unlock more and more weapons with the money you earn, or you can buy these various upgrades. Or, well, not necessarily upgrades, but gadgets, right? So, gadgets like frickin', by default you have a grenade, but you can get, like, landmines, You can get landmines, a riot shield, an RPG, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. And you do it by kicking things. Oh, yep, there goes the grenade. So let's say middle mouse button is melee, right click is your gadget, left click is fire. I'm using mouse aim. The game also allows for controller as well as keyboard aim, like raw keyboard. And there's this that you have to pay attention to a lot. You gotta make sure, you gotta be careful about this, because this can cause some problems if you're not thinking too hard about it. Right? Because it will move the camera all the way. All the way, which means if there's an enemy behind you, you'll suddenly not be able to see them anymore, so it'll become a bit of a problem. But I'm perfectly fine with keeping my grenades for now, so... Let's get a move on, shall we? Out of the way, gentlemen. Ow. That hurt. So yeah, things are pretty hectic. You get a lot of jumping capabilities. And the way you regain health is by attacking food delivery drones. And taking other people's food orders. Because they were unfortunate enough to be left inside the blast air, the combat zone. So it's my food now, sucker. Oh, right. Yeah, see? You can even do that. You can jump between various layers and levels in the environment. Ooh, that frame rate. Oh, that frame rate got chunky. Yeah, things get a little chaotic. As you can tell. More than a little chaotic, actually. Can we kill it? Yes, we can. There we go. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Ow. Eat grenade. Ow. Eh. Come on, there we go. There's apparently an old man just outside who's very upset about this whole thing. Which, I mean, hey, I'd be upset about it too, imagine. You already live in a riverside shanty town. Now it's getting destroyed. Why did I jump into that? There we go. Any chance I could get another health thing? No? I don't think so. No more food delivery drones? No more Amazon drones? Apparently not. Alright, let's get in there. Whoop. Get him. Yeah, I have heard, obviously I haven't beaten the entire game. Oh, here's the boss fight. I have heard the game is about, like, maybe 4 hours long, depending on how well you do. Oh. Oh. Exploded. Looks like there was some kind of petroleum-based flammable liquid in there. Oh, boy. Actually, we could use these drums offensively, send them flying into the enemy with a melee attack. Ah. Eh. Oh, right, because bullets are doing nothing to it. So I kind of have to do it this way. Oh, but it killed me. And she's in the hospital. Alright. Oh, they changed the menu location depending on whether you failed or not. I haven't actually seen that before. That's pretty neat. Alright, well. That's pretty much the entire gameplay loop, if I'm being honest. As far as I can tell, all they really do is just add, you know, slightly new variations to the boss fights and weaponry and things like that, but that's pretty much the core loop of the game. I think just by that little bit of footage right there, you can get an idea as to whether this game is really up your alley or not. So yeah, I think that will be it for today's Rat Lab Quickie. I hope you enjoyed this little experiment in a shortened version of my standard review. Hopefully I'll be able to get a new proper full review out soon enough. And yeah, that will be it for today. This has been TheRatMan, and I will see you all later.